can go into delusional state, man. The mind can be really fragile when it comes to wanting something really, really bad. And when you want something really, really bad, you know, you start becoming delusional. It's like these females. They want a high value man so bad that they automatically think that that they deserve high value men. They automatically think that they deserve it. It's just like these incels, bro. Right? They want Kill Cat to be incel so bad that they think I'm incel. They thinking like Kill Cat, that nigga incel, bro. He gotta be incel. He's gotta be this. He's gotta be that. Because the mind start playing tricks on you when you want something so bad. It's really that bad. As Austin say, right? It's really that bad. You know, and you get these delusional incels that come around your channel, right? And they start talking a gang of crap, and automatically they think like, oh man, he's incel. He's gotta be celibate. He's gotta be. Well, they don't know that you know I'm. This is my choice. You got no business chasing women when you don't have your money right. You don't have your bread right. How the hell are you going to get with a female being broke? Now, you see, I've been through life, man, and I know what it's like to be with a female and don't really have anything. Doesn't feel too good, man. When a female has money and you don't. My ex-girlfriend, man, she had more money than I did, way more money than I did. She made more than I did. And that's not a good feeling to be with a female that makes more money than you, because you're sitting on the passenger side, you're living up under her roof, even though you're paying half of the rent. Doesn't matter. Her name is on the house, you know. So I've been through some things. A lot of incels haven't been through that. They haven't been with a woman who made more than them and felt small. You see what I'm saying? So now I'm chasing more of the bag than I'm chasing women. I'm the type of dude that got a what they call a he-man up. I ain't gonna say doll up. That's for females, right? I got a he-man up, right? Just so I could get some females. I'm not the type of dude that can just get females just like that. They don't just come to me. Some guys say, well, you got to prove that you're not incel. I don't have to prove nothing, bro. You see, all I gotta do is stack this bread and head overseas, man. I'm definitely gonna live overseas, man, because I don't want to live in America no more. But I won't be taking off overseas right away. But back to what I was saying about being delusional. A lot of men are delusional, man. When they come around to the channel and they say you're not good looking, and I'm like, that's a load of crap. And some of the stuff y'all be saying be stupid and it be funny at the same time, man. And I be like, man, these guys are straight up incel, bro. That's what I think I'm be on your purpose, because you ain't on your purpose. So you don't understand the grind. You know what I'm saying? You don't understand what it takes to be living in luxury for the rest of your life. You have to give up a piece of your life, I'm gonna say it again. You have to give up a piece of your life so you can have a piece of heaven in life later on in life. You see what I'm saying? But a lot of you guys lack a lot of knowledge and wisdom. You're stupid. You don't make sense. You think like a woman. A lot of you guys are frisky and and feisty and all that other stuff, man, because you haven't been taught. You don't know what it's like to be on your purpose because you're not on your purpose, like I said. So when I say, man, let's get our bread up, let's go get the money and stuff like that, you be like, huh? What are you talking about, bro? I'm like, well, let's go get some money. Let's hit this jackpot. Oh man, you on your own. Well, see, that's the reason why you're in your situation right now. You're not trying to do anything about it. I don't want no weak men around me, man. That's one thing I don't like. I don't like weak, you know, pathetic, puny men. I don't want no men around me, man. I'd rather have a few good men around me that's willing to get this money than some weak, fragile, moist dudes around me that's gonna cry, kick and scream and moan, about America's dating system and not do anything about it. And you sit there and year after year, you're in the same spot you was 5 years ago. 10 years go by, you're still in the same spot you was in. You see what I'm saying? You know, you're still in the same spot. And then when I try to tell you something, you're like, oh man, you do this and do that. You see, that's why I don't like try to talk to like some of the younger men, man, because the younger men are bullheaded, boy. You try to tell them something like, man, this and that, this and this, bro, hook you up. Oh man, I ain't doing nothing. I ain't, you know what I mean? It's just the ignorance, man, the ignorance that a lot of the young dudes have, man. You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying all young men are like this, but there's a lot of young, ignorant dudes about here, bro, that just don't know what time it is in life, man. They sit back and they waste a lot of time. You see what I'm saying? They sit back, they waste tons and tons and tons and tons of time. And you be like, man, this dude is a time waster, bro. What's up with that, bro? You know what I mean? I'm like, bro, you need to sit yourself down and look yourself in the mirror. You know, and I see the haterade comments and stuff like that, man. But you know what? When you see me in Thailand living a good life, man, you're gonna be mad at that. You're like, man, this dude, he done went to Thailand. You know, he overcame all odds, and now he's living a good life. And what that say about you? See, the thing is, what that say about me? I mean, the thing is, man, you can talk about Kanye all day long, man. And one thing for sure is Kanye is not struggling in the dating market. He had one of the baddest chicks on planet Earth. You see what I'm saying? He had one of the baddest chicks on planet Earth. Guy is a multi-millionaire. Well, he was a billionaire, but now he's a multi-millionaire. But he ain't struggling in the dating market. Why? Because he hustled. Simple as that. He was working throughout the 90s. He came in the early 2000s. I remember. You know what I'm saying? He came in blazing with them tight beats and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But he worked to get there, though. It wasn't like somebody gave him a free handout. He worked. Stuff like, he put the work in. And guess what? He not struggling in the dating market no more. Or I don't know if he was before. But he ain't struggling in the dating market because guess what? He became success at what he was doing. But a lot of you guys waste time while he was in the grind, while he was in the studio grinding. You see, he wasn't out here complaining like a lot of dudes is, man. That's why I see on YouTube, man. I turn on the, YouTube, and I look at some of these videos, man, and I be looking at some of these dudes just crying about the dating market. They're not trying to get out their situation. They sit back complaining and crying. Some of these black pill channels, bro, they just sit back complaining all day long about how bad the dating market is. I'm like, what are you doing? Anything? Are you doing anything about it? Are you getting any women? No. What you doing about it so you can get the women? Nothing. Okay, well, this is the reason why you're in a situation right now that you in, because you ain't trying to do nothing. You ain't trying to do nothing. Some of you dudes gotta have women. I mean, some of you guys gotta have money to get women, bro. As simple as that. You ain't got the looks. You ain't. Some of you guys can't get nothing. You can't even get a fat chick. And you out here complaining and bitching and moaning. And you wonder why I don't feel sorry for some of you guys that are stuck in your situation. I got my money coming. What about you, bro? Because I went out there and I hustled, bro. It's the reason why. I saw my situation. I didn't like the women that I was dating. I didn't like my options. So I did something about it. Once I head overseas, I'll have a whole lot of options. And I'm going to be fucking a whole lot of women. And I'm going to be basically spoiled. And I'm going to be living good, eating lobster, crab, shrimp with my girlfriend at the dinner table. And then I might have some kids with that. But a lot of you guys, you ain't going to like this video because you don't like self-improvement videos. You run away from that. You say, oh, man, I can't. I gotta run away, man. I was like, well, okay, bro. This is the reason why you're in the situation that you're in right now. You're not trying to self-improve. That's why a lot of the self-improvement videos get very, very low views, because you ain't trying to hear it. Okay, bro, go ahead. You're gonna maintain that situation for the rest of your life, bro. You struggling in the dating market in America, you're gonna be struggling forever and ever until you die. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, you the type of dude that'll try to take dudes with you and stuff. You start becoming delusional because you want something so bad. Like I said before, you want something so bad. You start becoming delusional. You start thinking like everything is sub-5 around you. You start thinking, like some of you guys have been incel for so long that you sit in a delusional mindset after a while. It's kind of like if you're being locked up in prison, bro. You start thinking about cookies, cakes, and pies and stuff that you ain't had in a long time, right? You start seeing mirages, right? cookie cakes, and pies all around you. You start thinking about it. You start thinking about it because you're in that delusional mindset, that delusional state of mind, right? It's like being in the desert too, man. You start seeing mirages of water. But best believe, bro, like I heard stories of dudes being stranded on islands and like boats and stuff like that out at sea, right? I start seeing, I start hearing about stories of dudes being delusional. They start seeing like people coming out of the sky, dropping off water. I'm not lying. This is one guy, he said, man, we were stuck out there in the middle of the sea. Our boat stopped working or some shit like that, or something had happened with the boat. We couldn't get it to move. We was out there dying of thirst. Dude said, he He was so delusional that, you know, like he was having visions of helicopters hovering above, dropping water down. That's how delusional he was, because he was so damn thirsty, being out there in the middle of the sea. You see what I'm saying? So that's how it is with you incels. You start becoming delusional after a while because you've been incel so long, or you incel your whole entire life. You start Your mind start playing tricks on you. You see what I'm saying? So then you start seeing, like I heard it all. I done heard dudes say Chad cell. I'm like, what is a Chad cell, bruh? Ain't no such thing as no Chad cell. See, your mind start playing tricks on you, even to the point where you think that Chad is an incel now. You see what I'm saying? you start seeing, you start believing that Chad is struggling in the dating market like you are. See, that's what I'm talking about. That delusional mindset that a lot of these incels have, bro. And this one dude told me, he was like, man, have you heard, man? There's Chads out there struggling in the dating market too. No, ain't not. Chad ain't never been struggling. Are you kidding me, bro? Chad is the one that's going around effing all the females. Chad and Tyrone, they both going around effing, all the females online. That's the reason why you can't get your face matched as a 6 or a 7, because Chad and Tyrone is banging them. Best believe Chad is banging 6s, bro. He banging 6s and 7s. He's banging 5 through 10. 5 through 10. On a slow night, he might settle for a 5. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of you guys, you gotta stop with all that delusional thinking, bro, because you ain't doing nothing but tricking yourself. You ain't doing nothing but being in your own world. And when people, they call me sub 5, when some of you guys call me sub 5, or you call me incel, I'm like, that guy been incel for too long. I'm like, man, he must be smoking. Like I said, man, some of you guys was calling Chad an incel. I'm like, what the hell is a Chad cell, bro? What is that? There's no such thing as a Chad cell. Stop with all the delusional talk, bro. Stop with all the delusional talk. There's no Chad cell out here, bro. That's that delusional thinking. You see what I'm saying? So if you're not Chad or Tyrone, you struggling. That's not really the case always. You see what I'm saying? That's not always the case. Anyway, I gotta go. Get back to work. You see what I'm saying? Because the thing is, no matter how much I tell these dudes that I'm not incel, I'm not one of you, they still keep on saying it. I'm like, okay, this is the reason why you're in this situation, bro, because your delusional mindset is keeping you in your situation right now. I gotta go. You guys have a good day. Stop with the delusional mindset, bro. And remember when I told you, man, you've been in jail for so long, you start becoming delusional. If you've been trapped up, in the desert for so long, you start becoming delusional. You start imagining a lemonade stand like a mile away or something like that. For real, it happens, man. You should stop and think and say, you know what, man, maybe he's right. I've been incel for so long that my mind started playing tricks on me. Yeah, he's right. Maybe I am incel. I gotta go. You guys have a good day. Peace out. Take care. Bless. I'm out.